Hello. Welcome to Ask Bill and Kate Thursday nights at 8, episode 157. 157. Man, God. That's a lot of Ask Bill and Kate to watch, isn't it, Bill?
Yep, your mom's on.
Hey, Mom, what's up? What are you doing? I'm trying to get this. This screen is only like half. Why? Why? Oh. Okay. All right, I gotta refresh it for,
Got it?
maybe. We'll see. Yes, got it. Good. So, yay! So we're dressed up in all Christmas colors and, right?
Yep, all good.
Went to Kedron Elementary School this morning and dropped off some Chick-fil-A. If y'all saw our post, we just got done sharing the post on Facebook, and then Bill was teaching me about TikTok. It's all these social media things, my gosh, but it's fun to learn and frustrating at the same time.
Yeah, I've been through those frustrations as well, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Next week, we're going to try out some microphones. The microphones that we have aren't compatible with my phone. We're using my old phone right now because we're going to be playing a holiday version of Heads Up later in the screen porch via Bill's phone. So, you know, all this stuff that you got to deal with, right?
Yeah. Ready?
Cool. Yeah, I'm great. Yes. How's this week been?
How's this week been? Well, we've been aggressively working to close on a lease deal that includes a pretty major bill of sale. So I got some help from Jennifer on that. Let's see, we've been also working on finalizing everything for a new listing that's going to go up in January, but we're starting our coming soon.
Did you email?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
So we've got that going on as well. And that was kind of a hectic comedy of errors going on with us and the photographer. Not that anybody's fault, it's just, you know, we had an equipment breakdown and we had some conflicts with our client who's getting ready to go on vacation, and, you know, it took 4 tries to get labeling correct on the basement, or not the basement, but the floor layout.
And there's still
and
one or
virtual
two
tool.
other things, though. There was like 2 rooms I noticed last night that we gotta. I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still some a little bit issues, but it's gonna go live in a couple weeks. But we want everything perfect before it does, so we're doing the work for it beforehand.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And we'll be shooting a video, you know, from the house, inside the house, outside the house, with, of course, Tom's Good Lovin' Whiskey. We've got to bring that along for our videos that we have, because...
Well, especially need this time of year because it needs to warm us up.
Yeah, because Tom Sandoval gave it to us and he signed the bottle. So, yes. Okay. Love us some Tom. So, anyway, escrow's here. Yes, escrow's there. We're going to be moving that, too, because we're going to put up the big tree and all that. I'm not doing it. The box is just out here. I'm not going to do it. Like, I just can't. I can't. That's okay, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, you ready?
I'm fine with this. So you
I'm
that
fine too, but like Alec likes the bigger tree. They
Well,
want
he's
to
got
feel
a big
like.
one upstairs, so it's all right.
I know, but
We'll figure it
like
out.
when the kids come over, they want to feel like they're young again, and you know, I don't know. All right. Anyway, God, I'm so. Okay.
We only have one more of these before Christmas, right? Yep, one more.
What?
Only one more of these.
Well,
shows.
yeah. Next week we're gonna be at my mom's house, so we're gonna be doing this from my mom's.
Yep.
Next week. Okay. Fernando from Sharpsburg says, how is my interest rate determined? That's really a lender question.
And it's absolutely a lender question, but some of the things that go into it are going to be your credit rating, your income to debt ratio, you know, lots of little things that go into it. Is it going to be a primary residence? There's a lot of factors that go into it, but you ultimately need to discuss it with your credit history as well, not just your credit rating. But at any rate, it's a conversation you absolutely need to have with a lender, not with us.
So did you see this? How it's looking over here? The light is like shining down, kind of like sunshine in the morning kind of thing.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but
It
whatever.
started
I
out a
guess
little
people don't
more
like it, they don't
glaring.
have to
I
watch it.
changed the angle a little bit. Hopefully that I got rid of the harshest.
It's not like we're pros at this. We hire pros to do our, like videos and stuff. We're just doing this for,
Yeah, this is just for our own edification and own fun.
Yeah, and a learning experience too. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then people don't have to watch.
That's right.
It's nice if you do.
Thankfully, our videos that we do in front of homes aren't as complicated, so don't have to deal with as many lighting alterations.
God, though, remember when we first got started, and how many times we'd have to, stop, and I'm crying, I'm breaking down, I'm like, now it's like, I don't even care. Mess up, I got a bug on me, whatever.
We've shot some pretty good ones. and we put in some nice special effects too sometimes. So.
Oh God. All right, Sonia from Tyrone wants to know, what's the difference between a primary residence second home and an investment property, such as what are the rates, down payment, type of loans that I can get? That's another.
What? I didn't catch read the first part again. Is it 3 different types? Primary residence, secondary
These are
residence?
all kind of like lending questions. It says, what's the difference between a primary residence, a second home, and an investment property, such as what are the rates, down payment?
Okay, but is primary residence and second home separated?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
It's the way it was written.
I think so. Really, a primary residence and a secondary home are really 2 different things, and then an investment property is yet a third thing. So let's just treat it like that, and act accordingly. So primary residence, obviously, that's where you're living and is your primary home. That's where you're going to get the best rate for a home. A secondary home, it depends on the cycle and what's going on. So whether a secondary home is more costly than an investment home or vice versa. So we've seen variations go according to what time of year and what cycle is going on. There was definitely a push because of some of the housing shortages that we've seen that dates all the way back to 2008, where the cost of a secondary residence was actually going up, just to dissuade folks from having secondary homes while there were still people looking for a primary home. So there's that. Investment property is going to be the most risky, because if you lose your renter, then your loan is at more risk, and therefore the banks act accordingly. So there's that.
Interesting. All right, hey,
But as Kate said, talk to your lender.
Yeah, definitely talk to your lender about it. They are the experts on this, okay? All right, Raphael from Brooks wants to know, my wife wants us to list her house at a very high price, but I think it is a bit too high, okay? She says the perfect buyer is out there, and eventually we'll get what we want. What are your experiences with homes that are priced too high? Our experiences are the home is going to sit, because buyers, they know. They sit back and watch just like a cat on the hunt. They're waiting on that chipmunk to get out at the right spot, but the chipmunk, probably bad analogy.
No, works for me.
Yeah, but what?
So
Yeah,
there's a lot of things that go into it. So if you're ready to write it out, here are your challenges. The longer a home is on the market versus the homes around it, then you're going to see your days on market go up, and then questions are going to start to be asked is what's wrong with the home, or it's definitely overpriced, in which case you may never get to that high-end price that you want. The best place to price your home is just a tiny bit below the top market value. There's a lot of people out there to say, hey, I'll just negotiate down if somebody brings me an offer. Accordingly, that's not the best strategy. The best strategy is to price it just a little bit below, and then that brings in additional offers, which creates competition, which is going to get you ultimately your best offer. That's the rules of thumb that we operate on, and how we try to hit the numbers as best we can and read the market accordingly. So thankfully, we haven't seen any real downturns in the market, despite the fact that we've talked about, numerous homes have dropped prices and whatnot. It's probably because they were priced too high to begin with, because ultimately prices have been fairly stagnant, and overall, despite all those reductions that we've seen physically with our own eyes, the statistics are telling us that the price, the selling price to the list price has been riding above 99% for several months. So we're not seeing price reductions.
And Bill looks at that stuff all the time. I mean,
Absolutely.
all the time to keep up with it and up to date. Because I mean, you get stopped everywhere. People are asking you questions.
Yep.
You want to be,
No doubt.
you want to be on point with what you're saying. Excuse me. All right. Look, I'm gonna have to go to this one over here because these are all lending questions, and I'm going to all right, here's a good one. Monique from Tyrone. I'm looking at other questions that came in that I didn't use, by the way. Okay, because these are all lending questions. Monique from Tyrone wants to know, from a timing perspective, is it worth it to wait out the market in order to buy a home, or should I go ahead and buy now? Everyone keeps talking about a crash, and that's going to make the home prices drop. Okay, well, like as Bill said, we're seeing the home prices they're not dropping.
They've been fairly flat. The projections for 2024 are that home prices are going to increase anywhere from 3 to 5% nationally. Of course, it's going to vary depending on where you live and those types of things. And, metropolitan areas that are growing versus shrinking, those are factors as well. But I think it's fair to say we're looking at roughly a 3 to 5% increase in our area in 2024. And oh, by the way, in case you didn't see the news today, not only was it decided, it was actually yesterday, that the Fed's not going to raise rates again, and that in fact they're probably going to drop rates up to potentially 3 times in 2024. We saw mortgage rates drop below 7% for the first time in months. So a lot is happening to that's going to probably stimulate the market, and it's not going to see prices drop. You're going to start seeing prices creep up again as more people enter the market and demand starts going up even higher. So don't wait it out. There's never a better time to buy than today.
I mean, remember after that crazy market when it started going up, the 4%, people were freaking out, like, oh my God, that's so high, and now goes below 8,
Yeah.
and people are like, okay, good. It's just weird how that is, but that's just how it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But we're ready for it. I mean, January is just about to be here, and it's, and I talk to people all day long. I got my folders of people that I call, and a lot of people are waiting out the holidays, but there are going to be quite a few folks putting their homes on the market, which means they're going to be buyers as well. They got to have a place. So we're going to get more buyers and more sellers coming into the market in just about 3 weeks.
But the reality is,
now.
While the supply on the market may increase, the reality is supply overall is still behind. The home builders are still about 4 years behind.
4 years behind?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
From the glut that was created in 2008, and so many builders got out of the business, and that we haven't seen as many builders come back in. So it's because it's been such a crazy market.
Okay, so Brad from Sharpsburg is asking, how exactly do you price a home? Can't you just go on Zillow and get that number, kind of like the weatherman do, and they go from another channel and get the... They don't do that. That's funny, but yes, how exactly do you price a home, Bill?
So Zillow is one source to see what the market is saying. There are numerous other mechanical or electronic tools out there that use computer modeling to come up with prices, and not a single one of them will be absolutely correct. And in fact, one home you know, it'll be 1, 2, 3, and another, as far as the values are, and another one it'll be 3, 2, 1, and then 2, 3, 1. They're all going to be
2, 3,
all over
1.
the
What are you
place.
talking about?
Which model? If I'm looking at 3 different models, which model is going to be the highest, lowest, and medium?
Okay.
So, you know, the models aren't, you know, perfect. The best scenario is to have an agent actually look at a neighborhood and see what the home prices are going for. I tend to use price per square foot as a barometer. You have to apply a different barometer to homes that have a basement versus homes that do not have basements that are on slabs. So, you know, you have to go through those models as well. There are ways to compare, you know, a basement home with a non-basement home and come up with a price. A little bit of
I don't
algebra
do
involved.
any of that. He does all that.
There's a
I
little
don't
bit of
wanna do it.
algebra involved in that, but nonetheless.
Algebra.
No.
That's the reason why when kids in school say, why do we have to know algebra? She could have said, if you're going to be a realtor, you need to know algebra, right?
I'm not sure other agents do it that way, but that's the way I do it. Anyway, at any rate,
God.
you know, basically we're going to look at a neighborhood.
Flashback.
If there aren't enough comps in a specific neighborhood, then we'll look at the elementary school district as the next best thing. And in a you know, even deeper scenario, we'll look at the value of homes in a 1 to 2 mile radius typically. If you're looking to sell a home, and we're in one of those situations where there aren't really good comps right in the immediate area, that's where we'll call in an appraiser to help us out.
Oh yeah, if it's like a unique home and stuff like that, we do that quite often, you know. And why do we do that? Because we want to hit the number right first time around.
Yep, it's the best measurement we have, because at the end of the day, the ultimate decision maker on how much your home is worth is the market, but the person who determines the market value is the appraiser that's hired by the bank.
That's the king. We can't help it, and we don't pick them. You know, it goes out to lending company and is floated in the air, and the appraisers pick the project that they want to go on. It's no longer back in the day of like 2008 where people could take them out to lunch and schmooze them and say, okay, we need it to be this price, and you know, what can we do? That's illegal. People got in jail for that. No longer happening. So it's, you know, did I say that correctly?
Yep, no, for the most part. I don't think it's ever been legal, but, you know, nevertheless happened. But after 2008, it got clamped down pretty hard.
All right, Bill, you ready for a joke? This is such a stupid joke, God. All right, why is the Grinch such a good gardener?
Because he's got a green thumb.
Oh, did you read?
Nope.
What? Yeah, that's it. Well, that's pretty good.
Huh.
That's pretty good. All right, I'll give you.
I get one every once in a while.
That was good. I'll give you the fun fact. We're gonna be playing heads up.
All right, let me go set that up while you're giving the fun fact, and then I'll bring the camera around.
I thought it was already set up.
It can't stay up for an indefinite period of time. I gotta connect my phone to it because it'll lose the signal.
How long is that gonna take?
A minute.
A whole minute.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, I guess Bill's gonna take care of it. All right. Anyway, got a fun fact for you. So, you probably already knew that the idea of Santa Claus came from Saint Nicholas, right? The saint wasn't really a bearded man who wore a red suit. That look came much, much later. In the 4th century, the Christian bishop gave away his large inheritance to the poor and rescued women from servitude. In Dutch, his name is Sinterklaas, which later morphed into Santa Claus. So, hey, little lesson about how Santa Claus came to be. Hey, like it? Like it? You guys know best number in real estate. What's best number in real estate? 678-628-K. You call that anytime. Give me a call, give me a text, and, you know, ask me a question. If you need a recommendation for a painter, plumber, electrician, whatever, we will give it to you. We got the golf cart all decked out. We were going to go out tonight, but I wasn't in the mood. I was in the mood, then I wasn't in the mood. So anyway, We will have the golf cart out sometime this week with some treat bags in it. If you see it in the parking lot and stuff like that, go up to it, get you a treat bag, get you a Frisbee. That's what it's there for. And now we're moving on to the screen porch, right, Bill?
Yep.
Okay, I don't think I need these anymore because everything is going to be on that. Oh, yay, they get to see the messy kitchen table.
Work being done.
Do I need a jacket? Is it real cold?
It's a little chilly.
Alright, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, am I first?
Hold on. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Gotta get the video right here.
Why is this on the floor?
Okay.
What?
Turn the light down just a little bit.
Oh. Well, it didn't do much, did it? How about that?
That's a little too much.
Okay, well then, it doesn't really dim that much.
Okay, there you go. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, good video quality on the...
Alright, good. Oh, I don't need to place it on my... Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Which way?
Yep, you got it.
Yay.
It's not going...
What?
It didn't go on the screen.
Well, what the heck? Is it on here?
Yeah. So this is the holiday between Christmas and New Year's. Celebrate with a lot of color.
Color?
Yeah, lots of native color. Never mind. Pass.
Why isn't it working?
I don't know. It was...
We're out here freezing now. For what?
I'll just...
Because otherwise we could be in there where it's warm. I wonder if it's going to be like really cold tonight. What happened there? Oh, that's this. What? Is something bad going to show up?
No.
I hope not. Why is this here?
To help keep the TV from slipping out.
Oh. Good idea. So, what the heck? Okay.
I think it's because it was way there. Okay, now it's working.
All right. Good. Try this again.
Okay. A white person, big bally thing, wore a hat.
Santa Claus.
No.
Jolly old Saint Nick.
No. He put on a magic hat.
Frosty Snowman.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You went the wrong way.
Oh.
Our latest client's first name.
But we have.
We're about to list it. The home. The home that we're about to list.
Noel.
Yep.
Oh.
So after Maids of Milking, there are
9 ladies dancing.
no.
7 swans a swimming.
Lower, much lower number.
5 golden rings.
Lower.
3 turtle doves. 2 turtle.
After
doves.
2 turtle doves, it's
Oh my God. You're terrible. All right. See, can you tell we haven't played this in a while? What does the Grinch say? You know, it's what you would say for Christmas. You don't like, oh my God. All right, good. Bad humbug. All right.
That's not, the Grinch doesn't say that, Scrooge says that.
Who?
The Grinch doesn't say that, Scrooge says that.
Whatever. All right, skip. Skip. I don't know that.
Is that
Oh, it's what they call the crybaby little Gen Xers that cry about politics.
snowflake?
Did I say it wrong? The Gen X
All right.
versus Gen.
Okay, go.
Are we Gen X? I don't even know anymore.
Keep
Like,
going.
all right. Frozen things that become
Icicles?
yeah.
Christmas tree?
Yeah. All right, done. Hey, did I say it right? Like the Gen X thing or whatever?
I don't know.
Are we Gen X?
No, we're not Gen X.
What are we?
Well,
you're like a boomer.
I'm a
different than you.
Boomer, yeah.
What am I?
I don't remember. Okay, this is a very popular holiday drink. You sometimes put booze in it.
Eggnog?
Yep.
Oh.
One of the reindeer.
Rudolph.
Huh?
Frosty.
No. One of the reindeer.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
That's the last one.
Okay.
The big front reindeer with the red nose. Yep. The little guys who make toys.
Elves.
Yeah. What I like to do, and you don't, we use this device to go down the
Divide
hill.
and conquer.
No. Go down the mountain on the snow, riding.
Ski.
Yep. The stuff that the big white snowman's made of.
Snow.
Yeah, but what he's got a name, so it's made of. What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Frosty?
So, it was Frost. Okay.
All right, last one. Last one. Get ready. 2, 1. Okay. Bump Christmas.
What?
Bump blank Christmas.
White Christmas?
No. Happy.
Merry Christmas?
Yes. 8, blah, 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 blah. 7, swans are swimming.
8 maids milking?
Yes. Skip it. If you're bad, you get this.
Lump of coal.
Yeah. 5 golden rings. 4.
Calling birds.
Yes. No, skip it. No, don't know that. Skip it. I suck. Okay, when the lights go out, you burn these.
Candles.
Yes. Yeah, no, skip it. Oh my lord. Okay, snowstorm is also called from Dairy Queen.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
Too late.
That's it. That's it, guys. Are we going back in the living room, or
Yeah,
we're gonna end it?
Yep, we can do that.
Go through the,
Or we can end it here if you want to.
or we can go in the living room and go through the piano room. Oh, show the guitar. Show the guitar that we got.
Okay.
We got
All right.
pretty
Which way you want me to go?
guitar. This way.
Okay.
There's the messy kitchen. Turn on the light. Here's Bill's office. Look at our guitar. Look at our guitar.
Oops. You just
What?
how'd it get turned?
What did I do? I don't know. But Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras signed it all. We've been at 17 of their concerts. They signed the back. So, yeah. Boom. Hey, we're fans. We're fans. They're all nice people. If they weren't nice people, we wouldn't even bother. Right, Bill?
That's right.
All right, cool.
Just tell everybody who to call or where to call.
Oh, I said that earlier, but yeah. 678-628-KATE. Send in your questions, info@hafergroup.com, or you can text it, whatever, to me, email it, whatever, because we do have a lot of questions, and maybe yours will get on air, and we'll see you next time. Anything else, Bill? Like I said, look for a golf cart. We're going to be taking out tomorrow, I don't know, Kedron parking lot by Beef O'Brady's, like
I don't know,
where?
wherever.
Maybe the avenue. We'll decide, but you know, when it's out, go up to it, grab your frisbee, grab your treat bag. That's why it's there. And we'll see you next week.
All right, everybody. Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.